Mote of Sin, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play. In Vampire the Masquerade, 20th Anniversary Edition.
Write that down.
Oh my god,
Don't forget
it. Get crazy when we get back to the actual game.
Yes.
Because Asa is
Hi.
now connecting.
We're streaming.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Internet.
whatever.
Hi, Internet friends.
Let me bring up the chat room because I don't have it here. Hello.
Hello.
Is it the chat?
Hello.
Oh, I forgot to change the names. I have to do it really
No.
quick.
No, I'm not Kimmy.
Everything's a word.
No, I changed those names. Those names.
Oh,
are
okay.
but-
Enough people
But I-
already mistake me for Kimmy.
Yeah, people confuse us.
I don't know who I am if there isn't a name placard. Are you me, or am I me, or are we both me, or are we both you?
When is now?
When will then be now?
When will we be us?
The future is in the past.
Ah! Whoa.
That Fred and George Weasley cosplay, though.
Oh, that
saying.
was incredible.
That was pretty
I
fun.
People
adored
were-
that.
We gotta do that again.
Yeah. People were confused and then thought that we had staged some of the things we were saying, and we hadn't.
Yeah. We were accidentally talking in unison like half of the day and like finishing our drink at the same time.
That's
it was
hilarious.
Bananas.
It
Yeah,
was the
people
power
were
of the
starting to
costume.
question
Yeah.
things. I was starting to question things.
If people are out there in Internet land and listening, Sam and Mac played Fred and George Weasley at a con.
That's
And it was
so
incredible.
And in everyday life,
Yeah.
apparently.
Pretty much, yes.
Well, we actually have a triplet, because we have Rose.
We do, yeah.
And I keep getting called Rose. Mm-hmm. So,
I get mistaken for Kimmy at fair all the time.
Well,
you
wear
guys
the,
don't look alike at all.
well, you wear the same. Aren't you wearing the same chevron colors?
No,
Oh, you're not.
not even close.
Oh, see, no.
Kimmy's like Wonder Woman colors.
No, but I think she just—that's recent though. I think she used to have like a dusty rose and something.
Nah, I have no
What are
idea.
your
I thought
colors?
blue and red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's totally different.
I decided to pick a really douchey vampire name this time.
Yeah, do it. I'm excited.
What is it?
I'm going with Hazel Nightshade.
Yes.
It's a one-off, so I'm doing this.
Do it.
Oh yes.
Like, I actually came up with a normal name for Asa last time. But yeah, let's just do this if we're gonna do this.
Okay. All right. Let me explain what we're doing. If there's, I don't know.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Yeah, whatever.
Man.
They'll figure it out. We're just hanging out. How are you guys? What's up? Hey, you come here often? What's your sign? Mine's stop.
Mine is do not enter.
Never without my permission.
Mine is that one from England that's just a dude getting zapped by a bolt of lightning. It's that one.
That's fair.
Everyone's dream has come
beautiful.
true.
It's just
It's
beautiful.
a room of all women plus Stu.
He's the sacrifice, right?
I don't think he was supposed to know
I
that.
think the preferred nomenclature is
I didn't mean sacrifice. I mean,
sacrifice.
I don't think that's any better.
But it's more delicious.
Yeah, but it's not either of those things. It was a slip of the tongue. What? What's happening?
I mean,
words.
fearless leader.
Worms, Roxanne, worms.
All right, check this out.
Excellent.
And now the awkward silence begins.
It's going to be a lot of that because we're going to be doing some reading.
Hopefully there's someone in there.
So next Tuesday,
Tuesday.
to sort of
Yes,
celebrate the kickoff of Mote of Sin, which will begin June, the first Sunday in June, whatever that is.
That one.
I don't remember the date.
Neither.
We
don't have a calendar.
No, I have
June
no
4th.
windows. June 4th?
Yes.
Do you have eidetic calendar memory?
I do not, actually. I just
you
know
were
there's
right,
an
it
event
is.
on June 3rd.
It's
So-
June 4th.
Ah.
So we're going to, the next session of Mote of Sin is going to happen on June 4th, Sunday. And that will be, and I've already talked to a few of the players, and you guys are headed off to Castle Pornvale to topple Sebastian's budding empire.
So this happy trail here on the Ravnos page is going to help me a lot.
Because Mac, as all of you can see, is a very buff black man with a very prominent happy trail.
Obviously. God.
So there are going to be... Yes, Zachary.
Make the instant top ramen.
You may make some instant top ramen.
Thank you.
Okay.
Make some for us.
Yeah. Dude, I want ramen.
So the to sort of kick it off, we're going to have a one shot with NPCs from the island who are basically told to, you guys watch this place while we go, and something will happen during that time. So they're right now, just today we're just making characters for that session.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
are you making a Ravnos?
Hell yeah, I
Okay,
am.
awesome.
Because I want an excuse to use my tarot cards.
Excellent. Oh, and I'm Stu. I will be jamming. Go ahead, Sam.
Oh, and I'm Sam. I'm going to try real hard not to be a Toreador, but I'm not promising anything.
I'm Mac, I guess. I don't know what's
Alright.
happening anymore. But yeah, I'm making a Ravnos. Because,
Why not? Do the thing.
yeah, I'm doing it.
I'm Jessie. I'm going to be a Nosferatu. That is an NPC already. So.
Oh, I should give you her name.
Yes, you
Oh,
should.
yes.
And if you have anything else about her, or
I have
she's just a shell.
a little bit,
Okay.
but not very much.
Cool.
Because I saw her name is Carmen
Oh, yes.
D'Aria.
Oh,
D apostrophe
yes.
Aria.
D apostrophe Aria.
Wow.
Wow.
And she's a Nosferatu, and she's one of the three that Scully brought over right after Kimmy's character declared Praxis, which is declared her own princedom. I have one and only one note for her, and it says, "Sounds like a lollipop guild person." I don't know if that was a note from Tim or if I may have portrayed her at one point. I don't.
It sounds
quite
like
remember.
a Tim note because it sounds like he would say that. And I would like to say that I was not told that before this.
You don't. You can,
However, I will do that.
Okay. All right.
No shame.
And is everyone else making a unique NPC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
Well,
so.
it will be a PC for that game, though.
And I'm going to tell the chat room right
Yeah.
now what my guess is if Samantha picks a clan that is
non-Toreador
not
clan.
Toreador.
I'm going to change my weakness to gambling so I can gamble on that.
You guys are in the chat room, right?
No?
Okay.
No.
All right, I don't want to, because
But
I'm going to start a pool.
We could be. Hey, Twitch, what's up?
I guess we could be in the
Just
chat.
as long as Samantha is not in it. Because,
Oh, yeah.
No,
Because
it's fine.
because I don't want
I
her
ain't
to.
telling
I don't
her
wanna-
shit.
I don't want to poison the pool.
No, I'm actually never in the chat room.
I might
so.
know by osmosis, though. 'Cause sometimes I'm you. Remember?
That's true. All right, never
I
mind.
might know by osmosis. Excellent.
We represent the Blood Pop Guild.
That
Yes.
sounds delicious.
I told her she can't go La Sombra because the La Sombra are the ones that are definitely Sabat. I think they're one of them.
I think so. I was reading through it. It was kind of questionable.
Oh, maybe it isn't. Maybe they're not one of them. Because I'm just going from memory.
Oh,
'cause-
the Sabbat would be very different without the influence of the Lasombra. So
Okay,
yes,
all right.
they are the most prominent clan of the Sabbat.
Okay. Yeah, I think I seem to remember the Sabat or the La Sombra are kind of the Ventru of the Sabat.
That's kind of what they seem like. Yes.
I love this note. Let's see. All Nosferatu have an appearance score of 0 and they may never improve it. Cross it off the character sheet.
This is like the expurgated character sheet.
Cross it off. Cut that piece of paper.
I was
Yeah,
giving the
just
nature and demeanor because that's fun.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
I just feel so bad for her because I feel like she wants to be pretty.
Right, see, that's kind of...
Imagine she's got all this makeup on. She's wearing false lashes.
If I could draw, I would absolutely attempt to draw a picture of that.
That sounds amazing.
I kind of always.
I might have you covered on this one. I might have found the next thing to draw.
Yeah.
I kind of almost envisioned her to be almost like a sea hag,
Right.
kind of like the dreadlocks. You know,
Oh, yes.
there was a woman that used to work fair who played Puritans and sometimes mongers, and she used to be in this show called Pie Powder Court. And when she did that, she had this blackout gum she'd put on several of her teeth, and she'd walk up to people and she'd go and smile with this
Ew.
fantastic.
Ew.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. This is us being really quiet and
See,
writing stuff. We're
this
writing
is
notes
why-
like nerds.
This is why I'm like, do we really want to?
Should we discuss
Stream?
what we're doing?
Sure,
then? I mean,
might as
because
well.
very rarely does anybody actually
May
get
as
to
well,
see
yeah.
our character sheets.
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually something that would be kind of cool. Well, it depends, I suppose, but to scan and put in the form.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things too where there's a lot of things to fill out, and if people haven't played the system before, it can
true.
be a little overwhelming.
Right.
So I always try and start with really what's the high concept. That's why instead of like sitting here filling in all these dots, and for those who haven't seen one, like that's what the character sheet is. It's so many dots.
Oh, yeah. I was super intimidated the first time.
But I like filling out the
Saw
stuff
this.
like nature, demeanor, what's the concept,
Right.
what's the bullshit name that I'm giving this character. You know, start at the beginning.
And that's also, I mean, that's going to help inform all the rest of your decisions.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, and so many of these characters have certain weaknesses or things built in. Like the Ravnos all have some vice. So I've decided mine is lying, which is pretty much my real life vice. But then the nature and demeanor is really, I find that really fascinating actually.
Right.
Because what your demeanor is what you're presenting to the outside versus what your actual nature is, which could be completely different. Like, he's not here, but Stork loves to think that he's got Asa figured out during our normal stream. And he's like, it's Survivor and Loner, right? Because that's what I have. But her demeanor is Survivor. Her nature is actually child.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Asa is a fucking child who's looking for someone that will help her
Right.
not be awful. And that's so not his character.
Right.
But she keeps trying anyway because she's also insufferable.
Right.
Which makes his weird infatuation with her even creepier.
You guys, like, I swear to God, every game I've been in lately, people want to ship my characters with other characters. In Phoenix Dawn Command, my character is a 10-foot freaking werewolf, and people are like, all right, totally with this other character. I'm like, she's not even a actual PC this season. She's my NPC I've been using, and there people are still shipping her with one of the characters in the game.
That's hilarious.
Like, what? We have fan art of it. People started drawing romance cover art of my character and
Oh,
his.
no.
I'm like, why? One of them I couldn't show on the stream.
Oh no.
Because I was worried
Oh,
that
no.
Dom Zook, long may he reign over saving throw, wouldn't let me GM anymore.
That's kind of like I don't know if you guys have been familiar with Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda.
I know it
not
is a
played
thing.
it yet.
But there's like a character that everyone's drawing with Link. It's like a male fish prince. Everyone's like
Awesome.
fan art of
Amazing.
him with Link.
Nice.
And it's hysterical.
But it's funny, like, I feel like for this game system, you can add a lot of character nuance in those two things, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
That's
Serious.
totally true.
You know, to get back to that, like, you can have something where it's very surface one way and very different another way, which, as a player, causes, like, a schism.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. It gives you a lot of kind of internal conflict to work with.
Yeah. And I usually write horrible characters for myself. So I love doing that because the more messed up they are, the better.
We've lost our corraler over here.
Good, now we can say whatever we
I
want.
think he went to go get beer.
Now it's all girls.
I feel like I should give the sire a terrible name as well now. Why not?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna give them a not shitty first name, and then the last name is gonna be garbage.
Shiloh Dreamcatcher.
Sojourn Blood Vamp.
Sojourn Blood Vamp? Oh my god.
It's been a really long day. I don't even care. It's a one-off character,
That's
so
true.
like the one-offs
Well,
are
yeah,
the
and
ones
the
where you can
sire
really
is
go.
not really gonna even.
But if you want to like throw it in there, there's a weird conversation. Like I like
Yeah.
writing all of that because sometimes
Your sire's
weird
name
stuff
is
happens.
What?
Yeah. Well, and I love playing one-off games for that reason because you can just kind of do a crazy-ass character for one game.
Mm-hmm.
I played this game, actually, you guys would love it, called Monster Hearts. That is the worst thing ever. So you could play it sort of like a Buffy-esque game, or you could be like us and ruin a GM by playing it like worse than Twilight.
Oh, yes.
And I went for worse than Twilight.
Oh no.
Well, because normally I don't play human characters whenever possible, because why would I do that? That's dumb. So I decided for this, a game about all monsters, was the time to break out a human character.
Mm-hmm.
Her name was Bellacat Pryor, and she talked like this, and she also went by her soul name, which was Rose.
Oh my god. No.
And she was in love with the other character, and what was his name? It was, Daniel, not a wolf, who was the werewolf.
Daniel,
Definitely not a wolf.
Right there, Alex.
Daniel, not a wolf.
It was
I love it.
Hello, Amy.
the
Hello.
worst and the best. And we pretty much just broke the
like your
GM.
henna.
I was gonna say like
Oh, thank you. That's my
Edward
first time getting
dog.
it.
Hennas are really cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
but like,
yes.
and we were drinking
I'm a
awful
lady,
garbage
too.
drink too.
My
It was
dad's in
beautiful.
heaven. I'm just kidding.
What?
oh my god.
What
She
did
just said you were
Whoa.
dead,
I said in heaven.
True.
What?
which basically
Well,
is
heaven
death.
is a place
Where
on Earth.
People go.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Oh, good reference.
I'm trying to save this, but it's not working.
I didn't hear what she said. What did you say about me?
You're in heaven.
She was like, "Hi, I'm a lady too. My dad's in heaven."
Is that a wish?
It was a joke.
Okay.
It was a joke wish.
Not a wish. That's a hint, Dad.
Okay.
Oh no. Unlock, please.
But I guess you have to date who you have to date.
What are you talking about?
I see all those dating apps on your phone.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
You know what? We've got a seat right here.
It is so appropriate that like
She's rolling a brouhaha.
no filter. The all-girl cast is where Stu gets put on blast.
Yes, help us bring the chaos forth.
What are you talking about?
Apparently, the fact that your dad may or may not be dead right now.
The fact that your dead dad has dating apps on his phone.
Which I don't know if that makes it awesomer or creepier.
Pretty
The
cool.
location is heaven.
Right.
What
think-
city are you in?
Since we're all relatively creepy girls, I think that makes it awesome.
Especially me.
Yeah, I do like on these sheets it has your name and then the player name in case you forgot what your name was.
I always forget,
Yeah.
personally.
When
Wait,
order
I mean
a
it's helpful, but I still think it's funny because I want to disappear into the character and forget the other person I write under the player. Maybe that's what it is though, is to help you pull back out.
When I order at Starbucks, I always forget my name. I go, "Hey, can I have a caramel frappuccino, please?" And they're like, "Okay, your name?" Allegra.
I think I'm going to just start telling them surprise me.
If I was the person working, I would just write "surprise me" on the cup.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Once someone wrote, "My name is Algra." Algra.
There's a reason
they
I
do
go by
that?
Mac,
I'll grab.
and they still mess that up.
What's,
Yeah.
What's your full name?
Do you know?
The internet is watching. Are you mad?
Oh, sorry.
I don't want people thinking they can call me by my actual name. As far as you're concerned, I'm Mac.
It's clearly macaroni and cheese.
Damn it! I'm gonna get hacked now because of you. They're gonna find all the real accounts of me.
Yes.
God,
All your
damn
personal
it.
accounts.
Recording.
We're streaming.
Oh, it's cool. Hi.
Awesome.
So remind me what Chronicle is supposed to be again.
The Chronicle is the story.
Can I play?
So,
Well, the game we're playing right now is character sheets, so if you'd like to fill one
Oh,
out.
I love character sheets.
what's the passcode to the iPad?
Hi.
Excellent question.
I know it.
Okay, cool.
Everybody forgets that everything is live right
That's
now.
how I know he has to.
She is not letting that one go.
You know, Sam, I can't help but notice that your sheet is entirely blank.
It is, because I'm still trying to pick a freaking clan, because I can't be a Toreador. So
Have you thought about just like,
You could be a Toreador.
don't do
No, but I feel like I have to
I
try
just
not
have to update the
do the thing.
Cool.
Go crazy.
F at a square.
Flip the table.
No, they keep saying I'm a Toreador even when I'm a dragon, so I'm going to try real hard not
Do
to.
something opposite. Just pick the most opposite thing.
Bruja.
Poppy.
Gangrel.
Well,
Daddy.
am I allowed to be an Assamite?
Or
Because I'm
just
pretty
make a
sure that's the
character.
opposite.
I know. Can I make a character?
If you want.
If you want to
Can I
be
have
an
a character sheet,
Assamite.
Assamite. I don't remember. How do you pronounce it?
Be a
Assamite.
gangrel and then you can
Yeah.
tear people apart. It's super fun.
We already have a lot
Daddy,
of
can I have a
gangrels,
pencil?
though.
No, but this is a one-off.
Oh.
You can do anything
I
you
know.
want.
You only have to do it
Go
once.
crazy.
Can you pass me a pencil, please?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Thanks a lot for your not passing me a pencil.
Yeah, whatever.
My name is Poopy Pants.
Is it Mr. Poopy Pants?
No, it's just.
He was the only one that was real that whole time.
Wait, I have a question. Is the player my name or is the name my name?
Yes.
Player.
The
Player
eternal
is your
question.
name. Name is the character's name.
Nope, nope.
Pick one. They're interchangeable.
You messed up. Your name is now Poopy Pants forever.
It's legally binding.
Yeah. Toads.
I'm Poopy Pants.
You're way too proud of that.
I don't know if you want to tell the internet that.
Yeah.
Hi. Daddy, is there a stream thing that I can look at the text? The typing
That's what I want to look at. Merits and flaws.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, to make a character?
No.
I think she wants to see
Oh.
the chat room.
Yeah.
Well, the chat room is here.
Is
But-
it empty? Do we have no listeners because we're boring?
No, there are. Well, there's.
I mean, we are boring though. Let's be honest.
I mean,
1, 2,
There's
Yeah.
no
Not
accounting for
boring.
taste.
4, 5.
No.
There's 6 people who aren't moderators watching.
What are moderators?
Moderators are people that have moderator powers. So like Bill, Dave, and Rob, and me, and that also might be Kimmy. I'm not
Whatever.
sure.
Hey,
Things
Bill,
that my
Dave, and Rob.
character can do.
And then there's 1, 2, 3. There's 6 other people who are watching.
Hello, 6 people. Oh gosh.
I'm also. Whoa.
Don't bump
Welcome
it.
to the most casual stream
I didn't bump it.
to top all casual streams.
I'm also really basically just trying to avoid filling in bubbles right now by finding everything else I
Literally
can know about my
anything but
character.
filling in bubbles.
creepy.
It's like Tales you to tell in the dark.
Exactly.
Can you hear me?
You don't need to. They can hear you fine. You don't need to put your mouth in the microphone.
Is my mic on?
Yes, your mic is on. I just turned it on. You actually want to put it like about here, not on your shoulder,
Why?
because then it
Okay,
points
where the
up.
hell are merits and flaws?
Don't have it that close. You don't need it that close.
Oh, you're gonna miss.
No, you don't need it that close. Trust me.
Oh, good. The heavy breathing will go over well in chat.
You know, there's no telling what people are into.
You know, I'm just gonna blank that from my brain.
And
What, heavy breathing?
Poopy pants.
and Dad will ban anyone who says anything with his
Oh
11-year-old
my
daughter. By the way,
I didn't mean like that.
Yeah, I was kind of
not.
like.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about in the chat room
Oh,
because I know how chat rooms.
What?
yeah, that won't happen.
What?
Internet.
Don't mess with the pen.
Tisk.
Don't mess with the camera.
Tisk.
That messes with the focus.
Oopsie daisy.
She's real tore up about
I
this.
know. Yeah.
I want my name to be
What? See appendix. What? What? What?
Your dog is very upset, Ellie.
Havenly. That's a weird name.
Do it.
Havenly.
I thought it was Poopy Pants.
Is it Hey?
Why are you getting me all excited?
First
now?
name, last name, legal name.
Oh, your name is Poopy
Okay.
Pants.
Chronicle. What's a chronicle?
The Chronicle is the story that we're going to tell. We're going to probably call it Kindred 1, a Mote of Sin story. Not that that's.
I love that.
Not that it's prophetic.
One.
Because I don't expect.
Unrelated
What is,
to any
what
other
does it mean by
titles
nature?
ever.
Nature and demeanor. Nature is what you are really like, and demeanor is what you present yourself to other people as.
So my nature is like totally mean, and then my demeanor is totally mean.
Excellent.
Awesome.
A character with depth.
Perfect.
Mean.
I like this
I spelled
character. I
mean
look forward to
wrong.
playing with this character.
I spelled it MENEN. How did I do that?
That's Menen.
Wait, I did it again.
It's the French version?
I'm so bad at this. I
Menin.
know how to spell
Yes, yes,
Sure
sure.
isn't.
demeanor. Mean.
Maybe French.
What does it mean by conceptation?
Concept is what your character is. I mean, just sort of like the high concept of, like a brief description of who the character is.
Hateful.
Ellie's just making stuff up, and it's beautiful. You know what? I'm gonna let her make my character. I should just let her make my character and play whatever she comes up with.
What does it mean by clan?
Actually,
Yeah.
that would be a fun stream where you have everybody's kids
clicking
make
in
a
the
character, and
my
then everybody
God.
has to
Is it
play the
moving?
characters that
Not
their
that
kids
Oh,
came up with.
Kinda
I'm
like
kind of
the
resting on a
RPG
button.
version of when
It
you
might
take
be.
like a kid's
Maybe.
drawing and like an adult
Exactly.
artist.
You
like,
have to play.
does it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on a second.
that would be kind of funny.
Who likes that
Talk.
new song?
Hello,
That's
hello,
in part
hello,
Spanish.
Okay, Stu.
Yes.
Has everyone bet what they think I'm gonna pick?
Let me see if
I
they
picked
bet.
something.
Did it hurt?
Oh, you did. All
Yeah, I
right.
picked something.
Let me get the chat room. All right, chat room. If you have, if put in your bet now for what you think Samantha's picking for a clan.
Swear to God, if you pick Toreador, I'm gonna rip up your sheet.
Spoilers.
We try to only talk at once so the audience can understand this.
Yeah, she seems really concerned about
I
that.
know.
North America.
And you thought this was going to be boring.
Right?
America.
Your bedtime is in 2 minutes, by the way.
Mexico.
2 minutes ago.
20, 12, 10, 8, 16, 6.
What?
Now she's just singing.
I don't know this song.
14.
You know that might be for the best.
I thought that Happy Jack said Starbucks. What does it mean by clan? I'm obsessed with Starbucks. What does it mean by clan?
Clan, it means which vampire
I
clan.
go like
why are you asking
10
questions
times
and then
a
you don't
week.
listen?
I've gone 3 times today.
You went
And
to
I went-
Starbucks.
There's
3
your
times
problem.
I went
problem,
one
yes.
time yesterday.
today. I don't think her bedtime's in 2 minutes if she went to Starbucks 3 times today.
Well, I didn't have caffeine in my s'mores frappuccino. I guess no caffeine.
You know, they may have lied to you.
No, it was a lighter color. The caffeine
That's not
one.
how that works.
The caffeine one was a darker color. My friend forgot to ask for no caffeine, and it was like brownish and then darker brown with just.
You should have her drug tested.
Oh no, this isn't caffeine. No,
No,
if she was on caffeine, she would.
Well,
be,
that's why I said drug tested. I was moving on from
Oh,
caffeine.
okay. It's Allie. It's bedtime.
frappuccino.
Can go
Loathful.
dream of sweet
What does it mean by
frappuccinos.
Clan.
You keep asking me that question, and as soon as I start to tell you,
I'm sorry.
you start another
I'm
conversation.
sorry. What does it mean by clan?
That means which
Oh, look. I'm just
clan of
kidding.
vampires you belong to.
I'm a vampire. I belong to the purple clan. Is that a thing?
Sure, why not?
Sure.
The Purple Clan.
Yeah.
I want to play as
They
the
have
Purple
names,
Clan.
and there's names of the clans.
What are they?
There's the Ventru, Bruja, Gangrel.
What is the
Toreador.
meanest one?
The meanest one is probably. Well, they're all mean because they're all vampires.
And
What's
Gangler,
the
pretty
meanest
mean
one?
stuff.
I was gonna say
or like
Gangrel.
maybe
How do you spell that?
Malkavians are kind of awful too.
Well, those are the crazy ones.
How do you spell gangrel?
Well-
Gangrel.
Mouse.
I don't think that's how you spell gangrel.
Gang, Gang,
I got that.
You don't know.
Rel.
What is generation? I know what a generation means, but what am I supposed to put?
Generation is how far you are away from the original vampire. So it depends
1
how powerful
million
you
years.
are. Okay.
Does that
Awesome.
make sense?
That's actually far away, probably. They do it by, it's a number. It's usually between, well, like probably 5 or 6 down to like 13 or 14.
I love this rational explanation you're giving her when she'll just write in the answer is poop.
Right.
One time, people. One time.
Oh, yeah, Zamichi. But I think Zamichi's
30 years.
okay.
What does Shire mean?
Sire is the vampire that turned you into a vampire.
Max losing it over here.
I think Sam
okay?
was about to say what she picked.
That was
Dumbo.
beer.
Wait. Do I have to put like a real vampire?
What happened to your microphone? It's way down there.
Oh, it died.
You know what? She's loud
Actually,
enough.
Allie,
I'm sure it can be heard.
It is your bedtime.
I don't. What's the bedtime?
Come on, Allie.
Okay, I'm gonna play the game. Don't worry, I'm coming.
No. Well, go ahead and take the microphone off because it actually is your bedtime now.
Guys, my dad sucks, and he has online dating.
Come on.
Online dating, people.
Good night, my dear. I love you.
Night, Allie.
Good night, guys.
So if anyone out there is interested,
I had a good time
Don't forget.
being an amazing daughter.
Unclip the microphone because it cut through there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And make sure you brush your teeth. Do you have homework?
Yeah.
Okay. Why
Hello.
don't you rush on the homework and see if you can get it done and be in bed by 9, please.
Goodbye.
Word.
I love you.
I love you too. Love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
oh, no.
Allie,
Bye.
do I get a kiss on the cheek?
Do you want a kiss on the cheek? No.
All right.
No, because Stu, you're in heaven.
I was hit by a train.
Oh,
Is that a
okay.
train named Allie? Wow.
No, I'm not getting up this time. Fooled me twice. Ow! Mwah. Go to bed.
Ew, gross.
And make sure your brother's in bed.
You have
too,
Santa lips because of your beard.
please. Santa
Oh my
lips.
god, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
You heard me right, people. Santa lips because of the beard. Daddy, am I famous yet?
Yeah, go to bed. Yes.
Can
you
I
still-
drink some of this?
I don't know who that belongs to. I wouldn't drink it.
All right.
I'm sure it's water.
I'm 90% sure it's water.
No,
Graceful.
You put the lid back on, please. Or just walk out the door with it. That's
Nope.
What is happening?
I had to spit it out
Why?
because it was this full. Now I have some real.
She's already developed her drinking problem.
fine. Spills it all over it.
It's the airplane style.
The yellow balance seems to be really high on the top camera.
Which one's the top camera?
That's theirs.
Oh, this
That's the one
one?
that over there. That one where the. Well, it's this camera.
Oh, yes.
That's
Bye, guys. Love you all.
the. Good night.
Allie.
Wait, Daddy, are Bill and Elspeth really moving to London?
Shh. Don't talk about other people's personal stuff while we're streaming, please. Bye. Good night. Right now.
Goodbye, everybody.
Good night.
Now
I do have jaundice. I look a little green.
I was just about to say,
green?
like, maybe Mac and I just have jaundice, and maybe you're
Oh, bye.
offending us deeply.
Remember that whole talking about personal things on stream?
I just figured since they can clearly see it, then
I'm gonna mess with the color.
oh, now it's quiet.
Yes. Well, I'm thinking about my character.
We all got
in
used to
Finland.
not talking for a second.
Yeah.
Bring her back.
Okay, what was I doing? I was avoiding filling in dots.
Oh, I was picking a nature because I already picked a clan. Haha.
Oh, yes.
I've moved on to merits and flaws
Oh.
because I can do
I
that
didn't get
instead
that
of
far yet.
also avoiding dots.
Putting
again.
in lots of dots.
Yeah.
Ooh, hot.
Yeah. Some eyelashes and some lipstick.
Lipstick.
Oh god, you got like this really bad like pasted on wig.
Yes.
I'm even tempted to like come to the streaming session in really awful like, blue eyeshadow and pink lipstick and like,
And your eyebrows
crazy
drawn
hair.
above where your eyebrows actually are.
yes,
But
I
like you
might
haven't
do
put
that.
makeup over the regular ones.
She's having 2 sets?
Yeah.
I definitely might do
It's
that.
like, so is it on Scrubs or Dr. Cox is talking to her and she's wearing lipstick and she's like, does this make me look like a hooker or a clown? And he's something like, no, it makes you look like a hooker that caters exclusively to clowns.
The demeanor was easy.
Because the best part about this is since it's a one-off, I really can just kind of do whatever and not have to worry about like,
Yeah.
I have to play this character for 6,000 bajillion sessions,
Right.
and I should be really worried.
That's what I'm scared about. Okay, so
This is the time you can just like, take off the
Right.
brake and let the car roll down into a fiery crash.
That's pretty
Exactly.
much what I'm doing.
so like in the forums, I guess people have been saying that I need to do like more brouhaha things, like start a bar fight, and I would love to. The thing is, I'm so scared of that character dying that it's unbelievable.
Really?
Yes, like
I've had characters like that too where I don't want them to die, so it's very hard to let that happen.
yes. So I am terrified, but I promise I will do better at being brouhaha. I've just been. It's my first character ever that I've ever made for anything, so I'm very scared of like her just starting some shit and just dying on the spot.
I kind of feel similarly about Riley because she was my first character with the Happy Jacks crew.
Aw.
And my first like long running character. So now I'm like pretty attached to her.
Yeah, I've had characters
Don't get her mangled.
like that. It was hard when I was playing Phoenix Dawn Command the first time because that's the only way your character levels up is by dying. But you can only die up to 7 times. Asa is probably going to eat shit eventually. Just because she's awful.
a lot more devil may care than a lot of us.
Well, the thing is she's a survivalist person, but the thing is she'll get caught in the crossfire of the bullshit with the clan probably.
Yeah, I mean things have already come after her like twice.
Well, she did just go running off away from everybody too, though.
True.
It was awesome.
I think my first shenanigan will be to start calling Asa Asa.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened already.
You know what? Me too. So does anyone remember off the top of their head the point breakdowns? Like
I think I have that page.
So many
there.
dings.
That's me.
And
You'll probably start getting
it's
notifications
Kimmy.
on them. Yeah. Yeah, she's telling me, well, you need to. Here's where you find the color correction. So, I've already fixed it. I think.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if she's seen it yet, or she's going to say I did too much. Okay, points.
All vampire, 1 dot in each attribute. Oh.
Okay, you get 5. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm stupid. Actually, it's on the character sheet, I think. Isn't it?
I don't think it is. No.
At the very bottom? No,
No, it doesn't have any
it doesn't. Oh.
guidelines.
I'll find it.
Excellent. Trying to figure out who her sire would be. Was that a thing that was specified in?
Not specified. No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Here it is. For attributes, are we talking about?
Oh,
Yeah.
A player may
753?
distribute 7 additional dots, to their primary group, 5 to the secondary group, and 3 to the tertiary group.
that's for attributes.
So that goes. Wait, 753. You said
753.
attributes, abilities, advantages. 753.
No.
No.
Physical,
No,
social,
physical,
mental.
social.
Right? So you have to pick which one is like your primary,
Okay.
secondary, and tertiary.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
Cool. And then for abilities and advantages, there was another
The first column is 13. You get. Second column is 9, and the last column is 5. So it's talent, skills, and knowledges, right?
Okay, but that's by column. That's not like mix and match, right?
Yeah, talent, skills, and knowledges.
Yeah.
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 So what is it?
Talents, you get 13,
Okay.
9 for skills, and 5 for knowledges.
And if you take certain merits and flaws, then that kind of rejiggers that too, right? 'Cause
It
that's where
can, yes.
Yeah.
And starting characters should have none of those abilities higher than 3.
Then 3, right.
Yeah.
What generation are we for this?
That's up to you.
Oh, we get to choose? Okay.
For
You
dis-
can
Was
buy
it like
generation.
10th is sort of like in the middle ground? I can't remember.
I don't remember. I'll find the costs.
Okay.
and for disciplines, there was a set number of points for that as well. Was it?
Yes, you get. Where was it? I just had it.
3?
Disciplines, you get 3 points. Backgrounds, you get 5 points, and virtues, you get 7 points.
Okay.
Excellent.
And then I think you also get some freebie points. You get 15 freebie points.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
but they cost different things depending on where you use them.
Yeah.
So if
that
you
that
use
messed
it-
me up the first time.
Yeah, if you use them for an attribute, you actually spend 5 freebie points to get an attribute dot.
Okay.
There's a little chart here that tells you.
Yeah. Well, right now, my merits and flaws are completely balanced out. It's exciting. Yeah. I don't know. I might just keep these. I'm enjoying it. Decided to make a smooth talking character that just kind of doesn't care too much.
Wow, I am really special. So, under this combat section, I know I wrote down the weapons that Esmeralda has in the main game. Wrote them down in a random spot on the first page. Didn't even notice there's a weapon thing right here on the second page. Excellent, me.
Oh, you got the expanded character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent past me. Thank you for that. Now with like so much hand holding on this one, I'm gonna have to go back to my original one and put things in the right places.
Now it's up to 3 on like the talents and skills. We can't have more than that. But what about the attributes?
I don't see a max.
Because I think attributes can you kind of min max if you want to.
Sure. Yeah. There doesn't look like there's any like maximum when you
Okay.
start out.
So,
Yeah.
Sorry, reading. So
how's everybody
intently
doing
reading.
this evening?
Let's do that. Why not? Isn't it great watching us fill in bubbles? It's like the worst Scantron.
So exciting.
Although at the end of it, you get to have a vampire, so maybe it's the best Scantron.
It is kind of like a scan.
Yeah.
Yup.
Oh, that'd be a great character sheet for a game with about like high school kids. We'd recreate a Scantron
Scantron
and
for
make
your
that character
attributes and
sheet.
everything. Well, I was saying,
I don't know. They still use those?
What, Scantrons?
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would not.
I haven't
know.
been in school for many years that I won't say how many. But enough that I have no idea.
They had them by the time I was in high school, I think. We had Scantrons. We didn't have them before that.
Oh. So what did you take tests on? Wow, I said.
Stone tablets.
Okay.
We would take tests, and the teacher would either have us have an answer sheet and write in answers to multiple choice, or we'd have a whole. They didn't have paper saving wasn't a big deal back then, so we'd get the test and you'd just circle which one or write them in or whatever.
Okay. Neat.
We also had
I
what
wanna know
was
what
called
Sam
ditto
created.
machines.
Ditto machine.
I think their actual
I'll
term
make
is a
it something
mimeograph.
interesting.
I'm
Before they had-
excited.
That was before photocopiers, and you would the teachers would type on this thing that had like it almost looked like a Did you ever see carbon paper? Do you know what carbon paper is?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. You really? Do you don't know what
Really?
carbon paper is?
Am I showing my age right now?
You know what NCR paper is when you write on something and it transfers like checks
Yes.
right from one to the other? That's NCR.
Yes.
That stands for no carbon required.
Oh, okay.
Prior to inventing that, they would put a piece of carbon paper between it, which was a piece of very thin paper that had a sheet of ink adhered to it. So you'd put the piece of paper down, you put the carbon paper on top of it, and you'd put the second paper on top, and you'd write, and it would write a copy through it. But these mimeograph machines used something that looked like that, and the teachers would type onto this stuff, put it in this machine, and you would sit there and turn this crank, and it was set on a barrel, and it would print copies of whatever you'd typed. So that's how they made handouts.
Oh, neat.
Yes. Yeah, mimeograph. Problem. Now they use radio buttons on a web page, apparently. That is according to Painter Kevin, who was a teacher.
Oh, thanks, Painter Kevin. We all learned something here on this evening.
Or knowing is half the battle, so. But you have to learn things to know them. So I guess it works out.
It's true.
So many
Okay.
places I can put dots. Oh my god.
So many
So many.
choices.
Where'd the
So
things go?
many.
Oh, there we are. No, not backgrounds.
Did you divulge your clan yet?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm asking to see if anyone else has any guesses.
Oh, I know her.
I guessed Ventru.
Not telling you yet.
What's the clan from True Blood?
Hey.
Rude. Oh, right.
Clan Snooky? That's from Dave.
Snooky?
Snooky?
What's that?
No, Clan Suki. Oh, from
Suki.
Suki
Suki.
Stackhouse.
Okay.
I could not get into that show.
I watched
just
the
could.
whole damn thing, every episode of it. I didn't
did
like it
watch
at first.
It kind of grows on you like a fungus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately they haven't developed the salve to get it to go away.
Yeah.
It started out as like softcore porn, like the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, well, that's how the books are.
Oh, really? Oh, no kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
it's straight up
well,
romance
the books
novels
are-
with vampires.
They are later though. The first couple of books are like almost completely sexless. No, like the first couple of books, there's like really like compared to like a Laurel K. Hamilton, it's
I
like
haven't read
super
her.
like nothing.
Okay. I'll
But
take
then,
your
but
word
then
for
it just is like,
Yeah.
"Whee! Let's go
really-
to Sextown.
They definitely went for it with the show.
I don't know.
Sex town.
I don't necessarily think that I should encourage people to go to Sextown. So
And that's like a HBO and Showtime. Whenever they start a new show,
Oh, yeah.
they
They're like,
always turn up
how
the
much nudity can we jam in here?
in the first episode, especially. Yeah.
Exactly. You gotta hook those viewers.
Right. Anyone watch Leftovers?
I haven't watched that, no.
They're in the final season right now. They're in Australia. Spoilers.
I like Australia. Spoilers.
she likes Australian spoilers specifically.
They're the poisonous kind.
You gotta watch out for them Australian spoilers.
Everything in Australia can kill you.
Yep.
Ooh, these sound interesting. Do you want me to tell you now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are they done guessing?
There were no more guesses. Go ahead.
Okay. Malkavian.
Oh, excellent! All right,
Nice.
excellent.
There we go.
Yes.
Have you decided what your madness is going to be, or are you going to keep that?
Sort of. I'm still kind of developing how I'm going to play it.
Okay.
But for my nature and demeanor, my demeanor I picked scientist, and for my nature I picked monster.
Excellent.
Yes.
Awesome.
What is
See,
this
that's
band
what
of
one
people gonna
officer
get into?
4 is doing crazy bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's why I have a sire named Sojourn Bloodvamp.
So
Because I'm dumb.
I'm thinking
it's just fun.
I want
how
her
this
to
works.
be basically Luna Lovegood meets Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
I want to go
Awesome.
to there. I would watch that show.
So we'll see what happens. Should be fun.
Does she have a name?
Not yet. Name is the hard part for
no.
me always.
Really?
Yeah.
I always start there.
Yeah, I kind of have to do all the rest and then name her. Actually, I think, Stu, I made you name Riley.
I went through the random list of names.
Yeah, because I couldn't name her.
I still have that
See,
list.
where are backgrounds in here?
I really love that her name is Carmen Diaria. And clearly someone had opera on the brain.
Like Carmen Sandiego.
That may have been. I may have picked her name because he may not have given me a name, and I put a bunch of names from different nationalities, since this is America and there's a lot of people with different names, that may have been from my list.
Okay.
I delete them so I won't see it on here.
Backgrounds.
These,
Oh, Riley Wall is still on here. I did not delete that one.
oh,
It's still in.
you can't have my name. It's mine now.
Too late. I took it.
There can
Oh,
only
that's
be
right.
one.
I get to pick backgrounds this time. Asa doesn't have any.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she doesn't?
No, because
Oh, it's 'cause she was so new.
Yeah, she doesn't know shit.
Right.
No, with backgrounds, you can have how many backgrounds, as many as you
Oh, there's a number.
can eat. I mean,
No, there's a number. Let me find
All
it
you
real
can eat
quick.
backgrounds?
yeah. Backgrounds.
Backgrounds, 5 dots.
Yeah, I got 5 dots, but like, how many? There's many lines for where you can fill out backgrounds. How many can I pick? Like, if I wanted to have 2 backgrounds or 3 backgrounds or 16.
You can't have
with
16
no
because you got 5 dots.
I know, but if I wanted to write them down
You
for
can write down
dots
as many,
later.
You can write them as many as you like. I would say you cannot have more than 5 with dots. Since
Okay.
You only have 5 dots.
Well,
Oh no, that's
doing
actually
the,
not true.
Doing the math,
Because you got freebie points too.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out how
And
crazy
backgrounds
I
are
can
1
go.
dot per freebie point. But I think one of the backgrounds.
Really, it's a 1-1 on
Yeah.
that? That's pretty awesome.
I think one of the backgrounds is generation, if I'm correct.
Probably.
So if you wanted to be a more powerful vampire, you would put dots in.
Oh, I definitely do not.
It's very. I played in a Vampire Dark Ages game, and we were all like 5th and 6th generation, I think. Mm-hmm. So I had my blood pool was 30 points, and I could spend like 4 a turn. It might have been more. It might have been
It's
6.
amazing.
So I could max out my strength to 10 and my dex to 10 in like 2 turns,
Oh my god.
and then it was vicious. Yeah, low generation vampires are nothing to mess with if they have time.
Like, I think backgrounds is where a lot of those freebie points is going. Just because I'm gonna live life large right now.
Right.
Yes, I like this plan.
All right.
So there's alternate identity. Let's do
All right, there's a list of backgrounds.
that. Yeah.
Oh, I might want to redo that.
Nothing like a good shift about a vampire.
So I think for my disciplines, I'm going to dump my 3 points all into dementation because those sound really interesting.
Dementation is the thing that makes people go insane. Right?
Yeah. So the first 3 are passion. You can basically make someone frenzy or be completely numb. And then the second one is haunting. You can haunt people in their minds. And then the third one is called Eyes of Chaos, which sounds really cool. And it allows you to determine a person's true nature, among other things.
Oh, really?
You can also do things like read a message locked in a coded missive, or see the doings of an invisible hand in such events as the pattern of falling leaves.
Oh, wow. No kidding.
Right?
So that's
That
like
sounds
it's almost
cool.
like chaos magic or something.
Kinda, yeah. Or science,
Right.
you know. Obviously.
You don't have to do this, but she had enough points in obfuscation to have unseen presence, but spend your points however you want. That's for the discipline.
How many
obfuscation.
points would that need?
I don't know. Let's see. You get. Let me see how much obfuscation is. I think it was unseen presence. Let me just double check to be sure.
Where was I?
Obfuscate.
Because that sounds pretty neat.
Unseen presence is only 2 dots. And you can't really do anything like offensive, or else they'll just notice you're there. But if you're just like sort of standing there and being reasonably passive, no one will notice that you're there.
Excellent. I like that.
It doesn't require a roll. It just happens. You just have to announce it.
Cool.
Although if you do certain things, you have to make rolls to not reveal yourself.
Okay. Cool.
This is fun.
Trying to min-max my character was still making it make sense in a ridiculous way.
I'm starting, like, now as I'm going through this, like, I'm starting to actually get the character kind of in my head, and I'm enjoying this very much.
Let's see. Zach from SD's Googled weird British names and came up with Rosalie Crutchley.
Ooh.
Ooh. I like Crutchley.
I do like Crutchley. It's very Britishy.
Death by Donuts suggests Charlie Chaplin, Charley.
Excellent.
Bill suggests Ariana Snow or Luna Brightling.
Ooh.
Luna Crutchley.
I do like Crutchley. It's very like...
It's very British.
Yeah, it makes me feel like I live in a Victorian slum and have a laboratory in the basement.
She's Dr. Crutchley. Thank
Dr.
you
Crutchley,
very
thank
much.
you.
That's just what she goes by. She doesn't even go by her first name anymore. She's
Name is just
Do-
Doctor.
Just Doctor. Dr. Crutchley.
That's funny.
No one knows my first name.
Yeah, and your madness, you've forgotten it.
It's possible. I used it in an experiment once. It went awry. Okay. I need some abilities.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is
Wait,
just...
so you're making a Nosferatu. You're making a Ravnos. We don't know what Kimmy's making.
Nope.
Okay.
This is just hilarious because I feel like she's going to like try to trick herself into thinking she's as pretty as you guys are. If you guys are going to be pretty.
Oh no, my Dr. Crutchley is average appearance.
Okay.
She barely blends in.
Dr. Crutchley, is
Dr.
that
Crutchley.
canon now?
It's now canon.
Yay! Dr. Crutchley. What page are the list of backgrounds?
I don't know. It was there like a second ago.
that's
it's like
it.
it's 111.
111, excellent.
Yeah, sorry, I was doing math.
What?
I know, it's gross.
Shut up, dog.
Oh right, okay. I do still need to do all the mental ones. Yeah, that one.
And then,
Whoa!
because the nice thing is you don't have to worry about spending your freebie points either, because you don't need to couch them for anything if it's a one-off.
Right. You just spend the hell out of those. Let's see.
Let's see, how famous is she?
Kimmy texted my kids saying, "Hey, the stream's messed up. Which one of you is on the internet?"
Oh, snap.
Let's see.
And the freebie points can go anywhere, right? Is that correct?
Yes, but they have there's a conversion chart.
It's on page 124.
124. Okay.
Yep.
I'll get to that. I just didn't want to.
So let's go ahead and add this.
Do I have long arms? I didn't think I had long arms. My arms aren't abnormally long, are they?
Did someone
you
make a
have
comment
normal-
that you
I
have
mean-
long arms?
It might be the angle of the camera.
It could
You know
be.
that
Is
I
it-
hear a camera adds like 5 inches to arms.
Just arms specifically, though.
It's
very
It adds
weird.
5 inches if I do it this way. If I do it this way, they're actually shorter.
His arms wide.
Can't all do big arms.
What is
Like
that?
a squadron of Spitfires.
What is that? Something his arms wide. That's
Yeah,
from, that's
it's
from
Star Trek.
Yes.
Damn, I'm blanking on it now.
Oh.
Those are the-
Chaka, when the walls fell.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm trying to think of what's his name is something his arms wide, and I'm completely blanking on it.
Well, it was
I want to say like
Darmok at
Tembo or
Tanagra,
something.
But I think it is Tembo.
His arms wide.
Yes.
I'll tell you right now.
It's on now.
Temba. His
Temba.
arms wide.
Temba,
Or his
I was
arms
very
open.
close.
You were very close, yeah.
I was
Temba
doing
at
the
rest.
male version of Temba,
Yes.
which is Tembo.
Tembo. Temba.
Darmok and Jalal at Tanagra.
Yes.
Yep.
I forgot about Jalal, sorry.
Right.
How could you forget about Jalal?
I've almost finished the Star Trek canon.
Yeah?
I watched all of the Next Generation.
I like Next Gen a lot,
Next Gen
actually.
is my favorite.
Don't make
Not
that
my favorite.
face.
Not my favorite.
Nobody cares.
I watched all of Deep Space Nine. I skipped chunks of a couple seasons because it's like, okay, first off, they need to just take all the holodecks off of ships because they're fucking dangerous.
Yeah,
They
man.
break in every ninth episode is one. Oh,
Moriarty's always coming to
Right.
take
I
over
know,
the
but
ship.
Moriarty's awesome.
Yeah.
And then you get freaking Sherlock Data, which,
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then poor Broccoli. He spends so much time on the holodeck.
Barkley.
Broccoli. They call him Broccoli as a joke.
Yeah.
And now I'm watching Voyager, which is not as good as either of the others. So far, we'll see.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how to calculate the humanity path, willpower, and blood pool. I finished filling in all the other dots.
Okay, your humanity equals your conscience plus your self-control.
Okay, that's what that was. Okay.
Your willpower is equal to your courage.
Well, that sucks. Just saying.
And your blood pool is determined by your generation.
Okay. I picked 10th because sure.
I think I have a cheat sheet for generation.
Okay.
Generation 10th, 13 points.
Cool.
You can spend 1 point per turn.
What is 11th?
I think I picked
12
10th for
points.
Ace actually.
12 points, and you can spend 1 point per turn. If you want to spend 2 points per turn, you gotta get 9th.
Or do I want to change her generation? Do I want 10th or do I want 9th? 9 is a weird number. I'm going to leave it.
At 7th, your attribute max is 6 dots, not 5.
Ooh, fancy. I was filling in dots and not paying attention when we were just talking about this.
Yes.
What?
What do you need
At
to
least
know?
she's honest.
What? There was like a starting generation. Is it 10th, did we decide?
You guys are closer to that page than I am.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
It's under
I thought you
backgrounds.
just said because we were talking about generation.
No, I only have the blood pool and the spend per turn.
Gotcha.
Oh, she group texted. She'd actually texted me as well.
Ah.
And what was willpower? Courage?
Courage, I would think. Let me double check. Yes. It's equal to your courage.
Oh, that's different. That's not in there.
And willpower is awesome.
I suppose it would be if I had a lot of it.
Is security the same as larceny? 'Cause larceny isn't on here under skills.
On the sheet?
Yeah.
Oh, that may be a different iteration of the game.
Okay.
They change the skills around usually. I think so. Let me check.
Okay. I'm just going to replace it because security's not in the book, but larceny is, and that's the only one that's different.
That's probably it.
Okay.
Yeah. They tweak skills from version to version.
Yeah. I feel like I would probably be adept at grave robbing.
That sounds good to me. Who doesn't like a light grave robbing?
Well,
grave robbing? Words.
Rob Graving?
Rob Graving.
Sometimes
That's going to be my next character's name.
Rob
Is
Graving.
Rob Graving. It's been a really long day. This is all I have to amuse myself right now.
You know what I think my favorite Star Trek series is?
What's that?
Enterprise. I loved Enterprise. It's fantastic.
Really?
Yeah, did you watch it? You got to get past the title
This is
song, which
the-
never changes.
Yeah, that's the one with the title song.
I
Right?
got faith of the heart. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
That's the one.
I,
But they're on a ship that only goes like warp 6, and they don't have shields,
that sounds tedious as hell.
right? And they don't have shields yet. They haven't invented them yet. They polarize
no.
their hull plating. That's what they do when they go
Okay.
into combat. And every time they go into combat, they get wrecked. Because it's not even the Federation yet. This is like humanity. No, I think it's a Warp 5 ship. It's humanity's first Warp 5 ship. And they go out to see what's out there. And they get into a lot of trouble. And it actually has more serialized storylines than any of the other series have. Where it'll have, there's a story arc that lasts like through an entire season. When they go to a certain area, and I loved it. And the thing that my biggest criticism with Next Generation is that people are almost too perfect. No one really has any problems. That's kind of why they had to invent Barclay.
Oh yeah, he's kind of the most.
They're all so screened by Starfleet that no one's got any personal problems, really.
They do. They're just like
Really
they're in
minor.
a different unusual way though. I mean,
Yeah.
just they've got their stuff that they're working on their own personal things.
Yeah.
Riker's
And then
got
you have
that
Wesley.
chair thing.
But
and
it's
then
not
there's
like
Wesley.
But I wouldn't say any of them are flawed characters per se, and you get a lot of that in Enterprise. There's a lot of people who are like, "Oh, we did this thing, we blew up half the planet. Shit, well, sorry," because there's no Prime Directive yet.
I know.
There
I
kinda
feel like
is,
they
but-
still have their issues and their flaws and stuff. I mean, Worf is pretty messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is. And his arc through Next Generation and Deep Space Nine is actually fantastic. That character's sort of progression is awesome.
I think Picard has a lot of nuance too, because the things he wants to do versus what he has to do, I think is fascinating.
Bless you.
Sorry, there's a thing in here that's amazing, and
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Do the thing.
Yes, it's a flaw. It's amazing. Haunted.
Oh, as your flaw?
Yeah, this is like some American Werewolf of London level shit.
Right.
Wait, is it me haunting you? Because I can do that.
Maybe it says you are haunted by an angry and tormented spirit, most likely one of your first victims. Maybe it's just you.
She is angry and
The
tormented.
spirit actively attempts to hinder you, especially when feeding, and does its utmost to vent its anguish upon you and anyone in your presence. Do you want to haunt my character?
Do I have to continuously actively do that? Because that's like...
I'll have to read about dementation. I don't
Our characters are a package deal.
Yeah, because she's just broken and she takes it out on you.
She'd have to have you locked up when she's doing her other stuff because she is also actually famous.
No, I don't have to haunt you. I just thought that would be funny. I can't.
No, I like the idea of her being haunted, though, in general.
Here's what it is. My character can probably sense that about you because that's also one of her abilities.
Yeah.
And so I like just contribute to it to nudge you over the edge a little.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You roll to determine how long your haunting lasts.
Yeah.
So if you get 1 success, it's for a turn. 2 successes is an hour. 3 is a night.
It's kind of like the what was my
the
not all the other one.
Blue Steel.
Not the blue steel. The other one.
I know. Yeah, I remember which one you're talking about.
Just look at my character sheet.
Oh, I found a way to make my character's appearance even worse.
Yeah!
Flesh of the corpse. Your flesh does not fully regenerate
What?
itself once it is damaged.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, and you actually literally scratched out appearance on your character sheet.
Yes, I did.
It tells you to do that in the book.
Yes, it does.
It's in the rules.
Okay, backgrounds. I think I'm
The book
I
told
think-
me to. I had to.
I think my character exists now. Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Hooray!
Yep. I'll have to come up with a little bit more backstory, but I'm going to sit and think on at least a little bit of that, maybe. Yes, she is a known tarot reader, but also her weakness is lying.
Okay. Excellent.
But she's actually achieved some modicum of fame for doing this and has resources and alternative identities and stuff.
Do you have like your own like tarot reading place on the island? Okay, awesome.
Oh my gosh, she's
'Cause that,
Miss Cleo.
That automatically sort of builds in a rival for you because there's a psychic on the island.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The flesh of the corpse flaw will make social dealings exceedingly difficult and may decrease your appearance dots over time. No problem.
Yeah, let's go with that she's got a business on
Okay.
the island. She's achieved some fame, but I think mostly on the mainland, but being a vampire and all, had to kind of go and set up a smaller shop somewhere.
Right.
So I imagine tourists still come in and occasionally are like, oh gosh, you're Hazel Nightshade, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yes, I am.
my
That's your name, Hazel Nightshade?
Yes, because I wanted to write a really douchey name.
That's fine.
What's the name of your tarot place?
I will circle back to you
Okay.
on that
All right.
in the next however long it takes me.
All right. Before next Tuesday. And you have,
No promises.
And you have a rival, and I'll tell you her name.
Oh, that's
'cause I
amazing.
should have it. Madame Charmaine.
Oh, yes.
She's a palm reader. I don't want updates now. Don't install
Oh,
updates.
my
now.
gosh.
Yeah, because I have to come up also with who her herd is and all of that crap.
And what's your clan?
Ravnos.
Ravnos.
Should I give her huge size? You have normally large in
Most
size.
the biggest Nosferatu.
Huge Nosferatu.
At least 6'10" and 300 pounds.
6'10".
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yes, do it.
Oh, she's the worst.
So she's 6'10",
Yep, and 300 pounds.
300 pounds.
And very unattractive. And her skin does not regenerate.
That never heals.
Oh, fantastic.
See, who is her herd?
God, 6'10", that's super tall.
Yeah.
I feel like Esmeralda should have had that too.
Did your character have a name yet? Jesse?
Oh yeah, it's
She
Carmen.
came with a name,
Carmen
right?
Di
Oh,
Aria.
that's right. I've already got her. I'll put her here too.
So in the book it says, like, 4-point flaw. Does that mean that costs freebie points to have?
I think you... Can I see that book for a second?
Yes.
I'm gonna snatch
I
your
think-
book, Mac.
Yeah, what I like to do
I
is
think you
balance
get
out the
flaws.
flaws with the
I
merits
think
so
you
that
get-
it just balances
I think
out.
flaws give you... I think they give you points, and merits cost points, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. I'm going to be really boring. Her tarot shop is just called Nightshade Tarot.
Okay.
Ding.
That sounds super, like, poisonous.
Yes, well. Sometimes you have to tempt fate a little to know your future.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Yeah, she is full of shit.
Okay, you can never take more than 7 points worth of flaws.
I
Okay.
did not take more than 7
Okay.
points worth of flaws. Just enough
Okay.
to be fun. I actually only took 1 flaw, which is haunting. The other 2 are merits, and they balance out. Because I also have friendly face and enchanting voice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
That, with the tarot thing.
And the fact
Yeah.
she's a liar.
Right.
Ooh, me too.
Yay! Well, that's my actual weakness. That's like the compulsion for my character is lying. Like, it's hard to resist.
Where are the flaw? What page are you on for that?
They're in the near the back.
Yeah.
The back. Okay.
This is going to be an interesting
Yeah, this
game.
is a
Yeah.
Ravnos thing specifically with
Oh, okay.
weaknesses. So you have to pick one that's just a general weakness.
Nice.
I am absolutely going to come in the worst makeup possible.
Do it.
Yes.
It's gonna be awesome.
And everyone's going to think I'm nuts until we start the game. They're going to be like,
What the hell?
You
who is
know,
this person?
I can't really say anything because I showed up to Misadventures after being in werewolf makeup, and I just showed up in werewolf makeup. But I wore a big hooded cloak at first when I was sitting at the table before I actually pulled it back, so I'm just sitting at the table with this big cloak over my face.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
But the funny thing is, so that character is a werewolf, which is super surprising. But the chat had this thing that they could trigger where they could make like a werewolf feature appear on my character. It got set off every single game except for the game when I showed up in makeup. I think they just kind of forgot about it
Oh no.
because they're like, nope, she's living it tonight. Amazing.
What page is that? 479.
For age, I'm gonna put rude.
Rude.
That sounds about right.
Parent age, still rude. Date of birth. Are you kidding me?
Oh, right. Maybe I should
And
do
lastly,
that first.
R.I.P. A lady never tells.
Just write R.I.P. in peace.
Yes. It's like my friend Ben, who keeps saying on his gravestone he wants it to say, and I quote, write whatever you want, just make sure it's not stupid.
Shaka, when the walls fell. Sokoth, his eyes opened.
Timba, his arms wide.
Okay, I forget and I can't find it. How do you figure out your humanity?
Oh, the humanity is conscience, conviction, and with self-control and instinct. So
Oh,
total
okay.
those.
You combine the two?
Yeah, just Adam.
Okay, good.
Let's see, race to exhausted.
And willpower?
Willpower was courage. For race, I'm putting too exhausting, no thanks. Does that count? Am I doing this wrong?
Maybe later.
Nationality. Sure.
Yes, please. Yes, have some.
Do you have a name yet,
Me?
Sam? Yeah.
Dr. Crutchley.
Dr. Crutchley, okay.
Well, I'm putting yes, please for the sex, obviously.
Oh, yes, please, obviously.
And you are a Malkavian, right?
Yes.
Wait. GTFO.
None.
Oh my god.
What are your disciplines and dots?
Disciplines.
I'm not kidding.
I put 3 in dementation. Clan disciplines are also auspex and obfuscate, but I didn't put any dots.
Okay, all right.
Because I just want to haunt the crap out of Mac's character.
Got it.
Yeah, because I'm not getting enough of that frickin' Ghost Patrick Swayze action.
It's an experiment to see how
Do you have your
much
disciplines
haunting
yet,
you
Jesse?
can take.
Yeah.
What are they?
Animalism, obfuscate, and potence.
What do you have in animalism?
0.
Oh, so you don't have it.
Well,
You have to have a dot.
darn it all. I don't know what this means. Okay, so yes, there's 1 dot in each of these.
Okay.
Oh, you have
Animalism
to
one.
put in all of them?
To
If
actually
you-
have
No.
these.
No.
Okay. Sorry.
But if
But
you,
if you want
don't
it-
have dots in it, you can't do anything.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Got it.
What's your obfuscate?
1.
And what's the other one?
Potence.
Potence. That's the strength. And that you got that at 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you have freebie points too. Although I think it's a little expensive to switch them to disciplines. I think. Let me look.
Oh,
Disciplines 7
yeah.
7 freebie points to make a discipline point.
Ooh.
Okay.
What are the other?
Attributes cost 5 freebie points per dot. Abilities cost 2. Disciplines cost 7. Backgrounds cost 1. Virtues cost 2. Humanity path costs 2. Willpower costs 1. So if you want to up your willpower.
5, 2. Willpower is 1.
I think I'm going to use 7 to up my obfuscate
Okay.
to get unseen presence. So there we go.
All right.
Okay.
2.
Done.
Bam.
Character made.
The merit just called eat food.
I loved that so much.
Yes, have some.
Is that, that's a merit. That's so you can eat food?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Okay.
eat food.
Some of these are hilarious, and I'm trying to make her like horrible. So touch of frost, plants wither as you approach and die at your touch.
Beautiful.
Your touch leaches heat from living beings as though you were made of ice. Oh my gosh. This one's even better. Lord of the Flies, buzzing harbingers of decay swirl around you everywhere.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Their constant presence makes it difficult for you to interact socially. I don't think she has much of a social life.
Have you
at this
guys
point.
ever seen The Thief and the Cobbler? The anime, really, it's amazing. It's like the last thing Vincent Price did because he did a voice, but there's a thief in it, and he constantly has flies buzzing around him, and he doesn't speak. Everything's his internal dialogue for the whole movie, and it's really, really funny.
What's it called?
The Thief and the Cobbler. When it was released, it was called, I think, 101 Arabian Nights, but it came out about the same time as Aladdin.
Oh.
And they got pissy about it and ended up changing the name. But yeah, they call it now The Thief and the Cobbler in home release. And it's
Okay.
really good. It's beautiful.
Animation? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Really beautiful.
Shut up, Dolly.
Ding.
Wow, my brain flashed back to a really old internet meme. Did you guys ever see the ones, the guy working, he's like, ding, fries are done, ding, fries are done.
Yes.
The game is on Wednesday, not Tuesday. Kimmy's correct.
Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday at 7:30.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Acceptable.
Oh, that's right. Did I actually put it down for that? I think I did, because I'm out of town the day before, so I put it on the right day.
I will be rushing from Zachary's hockey.
Aha.
I call it falling down on ice lessons.
That sounds about
That's
right.
a lot of what happens.
Oh, yes.
He's getting better, though. He's starting to learn how to skate backwards, which I don't even understand the physicality of it.
He's a witch. Burn him.
He could be.
Does he weigh less than a duck?
He turned me into a newt.
I got better.
I think I'm nearly done.
Oh, I sent an email to get ribbon for my costume, and I accidentally sent it to Zachary. Then sent that to Heather.
Excellent.
Zachary's like, Daddy, I don't have any ribbon that will match your costume. So,
No.
Tell him to go get some.
Beacon of the unholy. You radiate palpable evil.
That's the name of my next
pretty
band.
I love that one.
It's my next metal band. Be my first metal band too. Pom pom.
Oh, Stork needs this one. 9 lives. Fate has granted you the opportunity to come as close to final death as anyone can and still survive.
The funny thing is, Asa has that.
oh, really?
Oh,
Yes.
What's Stork's emoji on Slack? It's like a dice on 1.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah, so quiet.
I'm picking flaws. It's serious business.
Yeah.
Trying
Is
to decide
the
whether...
video's still laggy?
Is it?
Oh, it just... Yeah, there's something going on. I wonder if one of the kids might still be on something, because I was just watching the transfer rate. It was up at 800 something, which is fantastic. And then I just looked at it, and it was like 100.
Yeah, they might be on the YouTubes or whatever it is the kids do these days.
Yeah, my
Kids
son
and their
likes-
Pac-Mans.
he goes on
and their...
YouTube and watches other people play video games.
Oh. I do that. Not gonna lie. If the person doing it is entertaining.
To find out how to get through levels, or just to watch?
Oh no, just to watch.
Okay.
Like, you know,
Not judging.
you might be a little bit, but that's fine.
Whoa.
Goodness.
That was loud.
Ooh, counterpart to the eat food merit, conspicuous consumption. You not only draw nourishment from the blood of mortals, you believe you must also consume your victim's heart, liver, and other blood-rich tissue.
You know what's funny is I have both of those merits in real life.
Yeah. I believe it. And I'm down for it.
I have so much leftover experience from our main game.
Yeah, you haven't spent it yet?
No. And I need to, since, stuff's about to get cray.
Yeah.
Hope you're enjoying us reading, Internet.
I know.
I'm
it's
not
super
reading anymore.
exciting.
I'm past that.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
drawing
you're
your
drawing.
character?
Max drawing.
Yep.
And Sam and I are still
I'm
reading.
trying to decide some horrendous flaws for my mad scientist over here.
I don't know if she needs any more.
I think you might be good.
I have flesh of the corpse and huge size, and
Those
I
are
think
both pretty awesome.
I think I might have screwed her sufficiently at this point.
I'm kind of tempted by Beacon of the Unholy.
I really like that.
It's
Sounds
pretty
like
great.
Dr.
Because my
Crutchley.
conscience is 1.
Sounds like Dr. Crutchley could use that.
Either that or there was another one. Where did it go? Eerie Presence.
Yeah, I read
Mortals
that
have an unconscious awareness of your undead nature, which makes them anxious and ill at ease in your presence.
Mm-hmm.
But my social rolls are probably already hard enough because she's got like a charisma of 2.
Right, that's what I was thinking. She has a charisma of just the one
I'm
film.
gonna have to come in and be as charismatic as fuck for you guys.
Yeah, you are.
You
Although
really
I
are.
dumped a lot of points into manipulation, so
Oh,
I
I
can still
did
get
too.
people to get what I want.
I did too, just because I didn't have an appearance option.
Yeah.
I think I
I'm
put them
gonna
all
go
in
with the Beacon of the Unholy.
Yes.
Just
New band name, I call it.
straight up evil. I haven't decided whether it's actually true or not because she is a Malkavian. But for her backstory, Dr. Crutchley, I think she's an older vampire, and her first victim either was or she thinks it was Jack the Ripper.
Oh. Oh, yes. I'm living for
So
that.
she feels like she's evil because she ate him first.
Oh, I'm living for that. That's amazing. So I went to something earlier this year. I won't disclose what it was, but they had a little show that was Trial of Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
And that upset me on a very deep level because Jack the Ripper was never caught and never put on trial. And there was never... So I was like, what are you doing?
That's not a thing.
To be fair, I didn't see it. They could have done it completely to where it makes a little bit of sense, but I was like, Jack the Ripper was never put on trial. I became a true crime snob for 0.2 seconds.
Well, that's why I was like, she could have eaten him.
And she could
And
have.
that maybe is why they never caught him.
No, that's incredible. I really like that. I wonder what Stu's going to do with these 3 really weird combination of characters.
The DM's job is
feel
to
like
mess
they're
with
gonna
us,
be
and our
fun.
job is to mess right back.
Yeah. Okay, now she needs a sire.
The sire is what I'm stuck on right
Yeah.
now.
Also needs a super, stodgy, classical British name.
Henry Weatherington.
Jeremiah Bone Jangles. The first part is kind of maybe could be British, and the second part's just for funsies.
I love it.
So were they on the internet?
Oh yeah.
Aha!
So much for go to bed, huh?
And Find My Friends is the greatest app for parents on iPhones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because I know I can just go on it and I tell where my kids are.
Oh, right.
Or which is what happens more often. Daddy, I can't find my phone. Oh, you left it at the park. Let's go get it. That actually happened once.
Oh my god.
Remember when kids didn't have phones?
I remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pepper's mom remembers.
I remember when no one had phones.
Yeah, I
If you
didn't have
did,
a-
it was like
It
that,
was
like
in
Back
the
to the Future kind of thing. It
kitchen.
was like, you know,
Right,
nobody
it was
has
in
two
the
TVs
kitchen.
kind of thing.
Right.
And that's why you're in heaven now, Stu.
Beautiful.
When I grew up, we had one phone. It was in the kitchen. You wanted to make a phone call, you had to go into the kitchen and sit at the kitchen table and be on the phone.
Yep.
And my sisters hated it because there was zero privacy. And then I think that my dad paid to have the phone company install a couple of extra phone lines.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I remember when it was like the most wanted thing to have your own phone in your bedroom.
Right.
With
Yeah.
like your
Yep.
own landline.
And now I'm contemplating getting rid of my landline.
Oh,
I got
totally.
rid of mine.
I don't use it.
Oh, I haven't had one in a long time.
At least they're like not so attached to their phones that they actually leave it at the park. Like they put it down for a second.
Yeah, well, like Zachary
However-
can't find his right now. He doesn't know
Oh.
where his is.
Uh-oh.
But that's because he was watching other people play video games on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what leads to, you know, losing everything.
Right.
Including your sanity and your mind. Were you able to find it? With
Not
the
yet.
Find My Own?
I believe it's either dead or on silent or something.
Eh.
It's not dead because it's not going straight to voicemail, so it's probably on silent or buried underneath pillows or something. Yeah. See now my kilobits per second it just jumped up to 1,800.
Oh. Yay.
Yeah, that's the problem. See, it's fluctuating a lot still. That will be Kimmy saying, yes, it's still fluctuating. That's
No, it's not. No, I won't say it.
Oh, was it what, did one of the dating apps go
Yeah,
off?
it was. Which, yeah.
Boom.
Okay, and then 2. Subterfuge or alertness.
Yes.
So,
I'm stuck on sire.
yes.
On what?
Yeah.
Sire.
Oh, Stu, I need a nice, stodgy British name for a sire.
Ah, okay.
I might need to just, like, chat with Tim about sire. Be like, what is your opinion?
Drake Humphrey?
Oh.
Pretty good.
Easton Friend.
Drake is a good name because then it references back to the dragon thing.
Yeah. Sir Drake Humphrey.
Oh.
Yeah.
A doctor and a sir.
Gentleman and a scholar. So, Stu,
Yes.
I figured out the source of Dr. Crutchley's madness, or at least what she thinks it is.
Uh-huh.
So her first victim either was, or she thinks it was, Jack the Ripper.
Oh, awesome.
So she's mad because she ate a madman.
Okay.
I like this.
So she's a little old, too.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not like appearance-wise. But,
Right, yeah.
But yeah, kind of old. Vampire.
So is that like one of her first victims?
The first victim.
The first victim was Jack the Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Where's alertness?
The best.
Is alertness a skill? Isn't that
It's a talent,
Talent.
a talent? Okay.
which
Trying
is
to
an interesting
decide.
definition for alertness.
Yeah. I have one more freebie point to spend, and I'm trying to decide which thing to put it in.
How much did it cost to use a freebie on talents and skills?
Let me tell you.
2, right?
That's what I wrote down.
Abilities, which are
Yeah.
the 2.
Excellent.
Okay. Oh yeah, she's definitely paranoid. Alertness all the way.
And we can't go past 3 right now.
Can't go past 3 on abilities. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know that's what you
Son
did.
of a bitch.
Yeah, that kind of sucks some of the fun out of things.
Well, fine. Okay, that just means she can hit things too. And what about attributes? What's the limit on that one?
Attributes 5 dots per, and your limit is 5.
Oh, okay. But there's no extra limit on that. Okay, cool.
The limit is by generation.
Gotcha.
This is going to be good times.
I know.
I'm looking forward to this very weird assortment. And that your character's just going to lump right on, huh? They already have an actual ghost. What the hell?
We've got to stay on Kimmy to make sure she makes her character.
Yeah.
And she's not.
If
making
not, she has to play the character your daughter made.
Oh, she has to play Poopy Pants.
Yes.
I think that sometime we should run a one-off game where we let like your kids and whoever else has kids create our characters for us, and we have to
Yes.
play those characters.
Oh, that'd be
That would be awesome.
hilarious.
I would be so down for that.
Like a game of Wild Talents or something.
That would be really fun.
Her name is Havenly. Player is Poopy Pants. Nature is mean. Demeanor is mean. Concept is loathful.
Oh, she was going for like a high Scrabble
Yes.
like point value there.
Yes.
Jesus.
Gangrel generation 30. That's as much as she did.
All right, cool. Well, that's a interesting.
I should just throw out this character and play that.
Yeah.
I was gonna run a Star Wars game. It was gonna be parents and their kids,
Yeah.
but all the parents had to play droids with control bolts.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
That'd be a
tune
fun
in to watch
Father's
that.
and all the kids get to be the heroes.
Of course.
Father's
But you know
Day.
none of them
Father's Day.
actually will be.
No, they'll be murder hobos.
Which is what
That'll
the
be
kids
their name.
already are.
You know, we ran a game called Hero Kids, and it was younger kids. My son was the oldest one, and he was 9, I think. And there was 3 other kids, probably like a couple 7-year-olds and a 6-year-old, and they made their characters, and it was a like a fantasy thing. You go into a dungeon, and there's lizard men that have captured a bunch of people, and they have to go in to rescue them, and they meet a wizard man who's being imprisoned. And at first they're like, we should kill him. And then they're like, oh, wait a second. And
Lord of the Flies happens real fast.
they start talking to him, and they end up letting him go. But they said, we're going to take all your weapons away, and you have to promise you're not going to hurt anyone or try to capture anyone again. Okay. And they let him leave.
Oh my gosh. That's
They would not survive the zombie apocalypse.
No, they would not. No. But they actually, on a couple of occasions, they like, is there some way around this without fighting? Because they're like, I don't want to die.
And that's the motivation. It's
Right.
not we're being good. It's I don't want to die.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, the one they let him go. There was like 4 against 1. They could have taken him out, but they chose not to.
Wow.
That was right at the very end.
Do you think maybe they were trying to lure you into a false sense of security that they're not murder hobos?
Maybe, probably. Well, it was the end of the session.
Well, like,
though.
we'll just do this, and then they'll trust us. And then he who walks behind the rose will reign.
Maybe. I don't know. I hadn't thought of that.
You have to be cautious of those children of the corn type situations. You never
Right.
know when it might happen.
Oh yeah.
No one thinks it'll happen to them.
They're. My God. But they want. Zachary's played role-playing games a couple times. I ran a D&D game for both of them at the very last con we went to.
That's awesome.
And
though.
Allie had some fun with it. She was more interested in drawing her character than anything else.
Yeah.
But they had some fun. Zachary gets the bug every now and then.
It's a good thing to do when you're young.
Yeah. And if they get really interested to the point where I want my own D&D book, then suddenly
You'll be so proud.
they're reading on their own something they really want to read, not something they're being assigned to read in school. Because that's really kind of what kicked it over for me.
Yeah.
6th grade to 7th grade is when I played D&D one summer in a friend's basement, and then after that, that's when I got interested in reading, and that's when I started reading Tolkien and stuff like
Yeah.
that between 6th and 7th grade. Before that, I had never read anything on my own without being assigned it.
Interesting. I was a voracious reader, and I wanted to play D&D, but I didn't have anybody at my school that was playing D&D. They were playing Magic, so I played Magic.
Right.
Which, dude, I could not even play it to save my life right now because I've forgotten everything. But yeah, it wasn't until I moved up here and met my then boyfriend, now husband, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get a group together. We're gonna play 4th edition." I'm like, "Count me in. I want to play," and have never looked back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was looking at clubs. My daughter's school has a D&D club.
Awesome. Those kids must get beat up so much, though.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's kind of cool to be a nerd now.
I guess it has changed. Like, I was in chess club in 5th grade, and that was just very bleak.
I don't know if that's true in high school.
Well,
Depends
middle
on the hi- it
school-
depends on
middle
the high
no.
school, too,
It's never
though.
cool to be anything but what everyone else is doing in middle school. High school, who knows now?
Maybe. I think probably depends on the school, too.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No.
Okay.
Did that answer your question?
No.
All right. It was worth a try.
I'm terrified of high school now because I watched 13 Reasons Why.
I haven't
I
watched that.
didn't
I've heard
watch that.
very mixed things. Some people saying, yes, this is accurate, this is good, and some people going, this isn't right, this isn't how it works, or it was glorifying stuff.
I've
I haven't watched it, so...
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch
I've talked
it.
to a few like therapists and a psychiatrist, and they're real mixed about the overall good versus bad of it.
Yeah.
As a way to address the problem.
Sure.
But as a storyline and as a form of entertainment to watch, it was amazing.
Interesting.
Heartrending. Absolutely heartrending. In the last episode, I was sobbing.
I'm already putting myself through the trauma of The Handmaid's Tale, so I don't think I can add anything on top of that.
I read that one, so I'm sparing myself watching it.
I hadn't read it. Honestly, I wasn't going to watch it until I saw the marketing, and I am a sucker for good marketing, and the marketing was really clever. I'm like, all right, I have to reward you guys by actually trying to watch a show because somebody put a lot of thought into this campaign.
Right.
I do. I really appreciate unusual advertising that really hits a mark. Santa Clarita Diet was also another one where the marketing was so
yeah.
damn cool.
See, I had no interest in watching that.
I enjoyed the crap out of
was
it. It is
fun.
so weird.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there just giggling to myself while I watched.
I don't even know what it's about. I mean, I've seen. I've the only stuff I've seen on it has been like the little previews.
I mean,
on
the top
Amazon.
line thing would be zombies, but it's really kind of more of like a dark humor comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very odd, very offbeat kind of humor where it's messed up, but also just delightfully, grossly funny at times. I really enjoyed it. And Timothy Oliphant in it is amazing.
He's great.
He's
yeah.
so good. But normally laughing when you watch something is very often a communal thing. Like, you'll sit and laugh at a movie while you're sitting around with friends, but how often do you actually sit at home watching something funny and laugh to yourself? It doesn't
Right.
happen that often.
Right.
I was sitting there giggling to myself while I was watching the show.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it was
planning on watching that.
like a show that was humor made for me.
Also, I just love
So
Drew
other people
Barrymore.
may not laugh at it.
I thought it was pretty fun.
I want to start The Handmaid's Tale, but everyone's freaking me out about it.
It's
Everyone's like, I am so filled with rage. And I'm like,
It's like this.
I'm already filled with rage.
right. The third episode was the hardest one for a lot of reasons, and I won't really say because I don't want to go into spoilers. But like the third one was where I sat on the couch afterwards, going, "Okay, well, fuck, table flip."
I don't know if I have the capacity to feel so much right now.
Too
To
many
feel all the feels.
Okay. Question.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm almost done.
Okay.
Yay!
Derangements, are those actual things I can pick, or do I make those up?
I don't know.
Okay, because I made some up.
Are you talking about for your character,
Yeah.
or are you talking? Yeah.
Well, there's a spot on the character sheet called derangements.
Yeah, that's stuff you get in game.
Okay.
But you probably start with some as a Malkavian. I haven't read a lot of the Malkavian.
Okay, I'll go back to the
Like,
Malkavian
well,
bit
of
and
the
see
lot,
if it
I
says.
say the 2 pages that
Yeah.
describe what Malkavians are. Clans and sects.
I think I want to discuss with Tim if he's willing to have Scully be her side.
Oh, we should let people know that Tim is not going to be able to return once
yes.
the Mote
Right.
Sin game starts. He has obligations on weekends that will preclude him from playing on any of the times that we can play. So we will be Scullyless.
Sad day. I guess there's a new sheriff in town.
Good God.
Oh yeah,
Right.
you're gonna get promoted.
Yeah, Ace is out.
First order of business. Bye, bitch.
Whatever.
Just kidding. She likes.
Yeah,
she
that's the
likes,
thing is she really wants to be friends
Oh.
with
She likes
Asa, and
Asa.
Asa hates it.
Okay.
All members of the clan suffer from a permanent, incurable derangement. They may acquire and recover from other derangements, as well as spend willpower to ameliorate the effects of the derangement for a scene, but they can never recover from their original derangement.
Okay.
So you have one that might have to do with your first victim.
Is there like a list of things I have to choose from, or do I have to just make one up? That was
There probably is a list. Let me
Okay.
see if I can find it.
I didn't see that in here, but that doesn't mean it's not in here. Maybe is there an index?
It's in there. if you
States
believe.
of being. Stop. That's what I want right there. Stop. Derangements. It is on page 290.
290. Okay. Were you? Okay, you weren't talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I said stop. My computer to stop.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Ranged weapons chart.
Page
No.
290.
Okay.
The actual page 290.
Actual
not the,
page
not the
290.
PDF
I
page
didn't
290.
notice there was a
You'd think they would
discrepancy.
harmonize their page numbers.
Yeah, but that would be too easy.
Did you find it?
Yes, I did find it.
Okay.
Okay. See if I can figure out one.
Fugue.
Obsessive compulsive, perhaps. Oh, this one sounds.
Sanguinary
Yes,
animism.
that's the one I'm looking at. Oh, that's going to involve a lot of willpower, though.
Oh, man. How dark is that?
What?
In the hours after feeding, the vampire hears the voices of her victim inside her head and feels a tirade of memories from the victim's mind.
Okay, so
Holy shit!
here's the one I made up
That's
because I didn't know that I had to choose from
amazing.
things,
I
and it's
love
almost the
that.
same.
Uh-huh.
So, what I was gonna have her do is that because Jack the Ripper was her first victim, she hallucinates the angry dead, all of his victims and hers, and
Okay.
in order to keep the madness, the ghosts at bay, she has to continue eating people. So she tries to gain their innocence by eating more of them to make but she just keeps making more ghosts.
Right.
And then
man.
passing on the savings to you.
And then
Right.
Or rather, my character.
trying to get rid of them by sending them to haunt you.
Yeah, I was like, I already have mine. I already have
So
one.
that one makes perfect sense. Okay.
And that's definitely not the.
I have to figure out who's
Mark
haunting
Hamill
me.
Joker Malkavian concept. That's what they're afraid everyone's going to play when they play Malkavian.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
like, ooh, I'm crazy, woohoo! But
No, like
No.
she's very. One of her merits is that she's coldly logical because she thinks of herself as a scientist.
right,
So she's like continuously experimenting to see what combination of people she can eat to get rid of her demons.
right.
Beautiful.
Or maybe it involves inflicting a certain amount of pain beforehand. Right.
Whatever
Right.
works.
Oh,
All right.
man.
Has everyone got their characters done?
Yeah.
I
Can you
think so.
snap pictures and text them to me or Slack them to me just so I
Yes.
can have them? Just the front page is the only one I need.
Okay.
Well, you're going to get the one where I did a drawing, so deal with it.
And it lists. Does it list your sire on the first page?
It does.
Okay. Just so I can have them because that's also might one day be NPCs.
My sire is up in the air. I'm going to talk to Tim about it possibly being
Okay.
Scully. If he's okay with that.
Cool.
Mine is garbage.
Is that what you put for your sire?
No, you know what? I may as well have done that considering the name.
What was the name?
Right.
Sojourn Blood Vamp. This is the time to do the crazy characters, and I'm gonna do it.
Yes. Oh, also, Dr.
is like-
Crutchley is not her original name. I chose her background as alternate identity.
Okay.
So that's her. I'm totally inconspicuous over here, just Dr. Crutchley. That's
Right.
That's her persona.
That's funny because
Definitely
I
not a
picked
mass
alternate
murderer.
identity for my background. One of my backgrounds.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Both of
We
us
have
are-
problems.
Sneaky, lying bastards. Yeah.
Stu
Yeah.
got an iMessage
We're
from
gonna
me.
have a lot in common.
Yay.
All right.
Oh wait, what's the concept? I missed that one.
Concept is just like your summary of who the character is, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think it's rulesy.
Okay. Evil.
Like hers
scientist.
is
Got
wannabe
it.
model.
Oh.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
right
she's
in
gonna
the
be
feels.
sad, guys.
I love it though. Okay, you should have everything,
Cool.
including the picture I drew of my character, because I felt like making sure you had it.
Yay.
Excellent.
I'm a goober.
Oh, good. Okay, you can
I'm
read
gonna
that.
go home and eat
the Slack
food
is
and
Such a
sleep.
goober.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
gonna have sleep for
Yep.
dinner.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty. Oh, she's gonna hate you.
It'd be awesome. Actually, like,
You're going to feel neither one way or another
Up
about
a
Dr.
little.
Crutchley.
No,
Down a little.
I feel like
Right
her and Dr. Crutchley are gonna get along.
Yeah.
Just a little.
I apologize in advance for probably torturing you over your insecurities.
so exciting.
This is gonna be fun.
All right.
Told you she has a conscience of one.
Thank you for joining us. We'll be playing this game Wednesday at 7:30 p.m., so a week and a day from now. Friday, our regular show, season 19, episode 9. You going to be on?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yay. I'm gonna be on it this week. Yeah.
No game on Sunday, because Desert of Despair is finished.
Right?
Monday is Masks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're doing mini painting tomorrow. I think.
Sweet.
Not sure. Don't remember. I'll put the
Tune in to
calendar up
find
so you'll
out.
know that for sure. Because it'll be on there.
And folks who board Saturday afternoon, that's when I GM Phoenix Dawn Command over at Saving Throw. That starts at 12:30. And we're on it's going to be episode 7 of season 2. It's the first game I've ever GM'd, and it's actually going pretty well.
Excellent. Enjoy jamming.
Yeah, I'm actually really loving it. I was super intimidated at first, but I'm really into it.
Good.
Yay! That's awesome.
Excellent. All right.
Need more lady GMs.
Yep. All right. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye, internet
The
friends.
preceding program has been a presentation of the Angry Folk Media Empire.